Today, we're going to be talking about something that's pretty hot right now. We're going to be diving into the world of MLOps.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's
specifically,
a good one.
we're going to be looking at professional certifications
Yeah.
in this field.
Nice.
Yeah.
MLOps is,
If you're out there and you're thinking about maybe getting a certification in this space,
yeah.
this is the episode for you because we're going to be talking all about what it could mean for your career.
Okay, so what we discussed last time, we discussed what is configuration, what is Ansible, and then we discussed why we need it and what are the resources we change, why Ansible, other tools, how it works. We discussed about ACS, ARS, we installed the Ansible, and then we understood about the executables, modules, plugins, config files, and then playbook and inventory. So these are the components. So three components we have in Ansible, playbook, and inventory. Correct now?
Yes,
So
yes.
this is something which we have done. So now let's get started.
Hmm.
So I want that certain flows to be there. Okay. So first thing, what is a project? Okay. So project is simple. Set up a web server. Okay. This is a project. Now, whenever you get a projects, large projects, don't start looking for the solutions immediately. Convert into the pseudocode. Okay. Pseudocode is like step number one, install web server. Second thing, step number two, copy index.html to var www.html. And then step number three, start your services. Start our services. Now, this is the pseudocode. So whenever you get project, don't jump to the, what do you say, Ansible. Try manually. Try to do manually, all this thing manually, so you get a confidence for it. So install a web server manually, copy the package. This index.html will represent the package. Are you getting my points?
Yes.
Yeah. So this will represent your package. Okay. So this is a and start the services. So here you have a 3 steps. It can be 30 steps also. Okay. Understand this. 3 steps versus 30 steps. Depends on that. So first you get this done manually. Now what to do then?
Okay.
So here after doing manually, now next one you try to find out the module for it. So how do we find a module? So guys, I told you thousands of modules are there. So how do we find out? So nowadays ChatGPT has come, Bard has come, it will make your life easier, but still I'll go for traditional method. Typically what I do, Ansible module for what? Install package. Okay. So this is the module. So yum for CentOS and package generic one. It will work on the all Linux platform. APT for Ubuntu. Mine is Ubuntu. So this one. And I will read this module. I will spend some time 10-15 minutes, and this table is important. So this module you have so many options. We call it a parameters. So these parameters you can pass. You see that there's one parameter here. Default value set is false. So if you want to make it true, true is equal to true. This is the Boolean type of it. This is added in Ansible Core 2.13. So like this, you have so many things. One of the parameter you will find lots of time, and that is called state. So if you remember that here, what you do with a file, let's go to this. What you do with the file? You create a file, update a file, delete a file, correct? That's a state. What do you do with the directory? You create directory, delete a directory, update a directory. What do you do with the package? Install the package, uninstall the
Yes.
package. What do you do with the services? start the services, stop the services,
Stop the
enable the services,
services.
enable the services, disable the service. What do you do with the user? Add a user, edit the user, delete the user. What do you do with the groups? Add a groups, edit the groups, delete the groups. What do you do with the commands? You run the commands. What do you do with the apt install packages? What do you do with the am install packages? This is the command. So these are the states. So common things you'll find it here: apt absent, apt build dependency, apt latest, apt present. This is the default and fixed. So these are the one. So every resources will have it. So now I got to know, okay, that's apt module is okay for me. Similar, I want to now find out Ansible module for copying. So I will copy, and here I will do the same thing. That is a gradual learnings, and I got to know copy. Okay, now start a service. So here start a service module for service, and here this
Okay.
module is service. So I used to find it like this only. So follow my steps. First thing, you do it manually. Don't jump to automation immediately. Do it manually. Understand the project. Once you're comfortable with it, find a module and then go ahead and do the next step. Are you comfortable, all of you?
Yes, yes.
Now the question is what to do. So I have created one flow documents, actually, Ansible flow. How do you learn, actually, because Ansible is so large. In fact, if you without flow, if you go, you'll get lost. So stick to the flow. This flow I created, so it will help you to do that. So let me ask you one simple question. If you want to create a one directory, will you write a command or will you write a script?
Command.
Because it's
MKDI.
easy, right? Easy. And when you have a tens of commands to run it, then you will write a script, correct now?
Yes, yes.
So a similar concept we have in Ansible also. So if you want to do one thing, one task, let's say copy or start a service. These are the three tasks I'm having, okay? So command is okay. So if you want to do one task in one machine, command, you use the command. If you want to do one task in one remote machine, use the command. If you want to do one task in multiple remote machine using inventory, use the command. If you want to one task in multiple remote inventory using groups in the inventory, also you can do that. So here I'm teaching you today ad hoc commands. Okay. Okay. So now what is
Yes,
ad hoc
yes.
commands? So ad hoc commands start with Ansible. Now what else? I don't know rest of the things. So if you don't know rest of the things, you will ask that Ubuntu. Slowly and gradually you build the expertise. Okay, no need to understand everything in one go because ASFL is very vast. Okay,
Okay.
so this is Ubuntu one machine. So just wait for it. Here it is. Now here Ansible, and the moment I put the Ansible here, so many options has come. I'll spend some time. I'll just read it. I will not try to remember it. These are the Ansible options are there. Okay, these are the Ansible options are there. Don't worry about that. Depends on the use cases, you'll get it. These are the connection options to the remote machines. Remote machine, remember, you want to make a connection. So these are the options you have for the connections. And if you want to have a more privileges in the remote machine ARS, then you can use this one. So what do you want? Ansible, where you want to run? Localhost. Right now I'm running the localhost. Okay, fine. You want to run a localhost, but which module you want to run in the localhost? So I want to know how can I pass this? And if I read it here, I see module. See here, this is the module name. Correct now? So here I say module. Now module, which module? APT module. Correct now?
Yes,
Now I
yes.
want to pass the parameter arguments to the module. How do you pass it?
Mm.
So if I read this here, you see arguments. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is the way you can do that. So here hyphen a module, and parameters. Now in this, I will decide what parameters I want it. So slowly I want it, let's say APT modules. Go for APT. So here what I want, I'll look at the required, something which is required. So I think look at the table here, required is not there. That means everything is optional. So I'll have to go for the logic. I want to install some package, right? So it should be name. So here name, aliases, peak package, pkg, anything you can give it. Okay. So here what I will do, name, which name, package name, I know Apache 2 in Ubuntu. And what do you want to do? Start and state. I want to latest install it. So done. If you want more specification, depends on your use cases. You can do that simple. I created ad hoc commands. Now I will run for copy. Second one, copy. What you want to copy? So here I know that, so I'm putting up now src is equal to index.html and destination should be this one. That's the reason I ask you to do manual stuff, because you know technology first, tools first. So these are the parameters. I took it from the documents. And then last one, which you have service module, and service module, what is the parameter, which name of the package? So Apache 2, I know that Apache 2. And what you want, state is equal to started. I will see that service, you get used to it. Okay, don't worry about that. So state, see here, reloaded, restarted, stop, started. So here, done. So simple. So now this command, these three ad hoc commands will install the Apache 2 in the local host, copy the file, and then start the Apache. Work is done. Are you understanding?
Yes. So you will copy these three in the terminal, right? These three commands in
Yes,
the
yes.
terminal.
Yeah. So which Apache 2 is there? What I'll do, I will uninstall it. apt remove. Manually I'm installing it to just to prove command is working or not. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So uninstall it. Now in front of you, which Apache 2 still is there? How come? Hmm. Hmm. Still is there. I need to check why is there,
Put R.
because
You have to put -R. Recursively
where?
it will remove, right?
No. That's the concept.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm thinking what to do. Wait a second. apt get list installed grep Apache 2. I forgot the command. Installed list, I think, opposite way. Ooh, this operation, invalid operation. What is this? So Ubuntu install packages. So command is hyphen uh, list hyphen install list hyphen installed. Okay, so this command is not supported. Why? But apt, okay, maybe it's okay. Now I got it. Maybe copy paste issue. Now I'll just grab it Apache 2. Why it's not getting uninstalled? So, okay, there's so many Apache installed. I mean, apt get remove. This is Linux troubleshooting. Okay, so remove.
Okay.
So this one also you have to remove. Oh, apt remove it. Yes, one is gone, and I have two more Apache 2 data, Jammy updates. Not sure who installed it in my machine. Zombie maybe. And now and remove this guy also, last one. Okay, so I've cleaned my machines. You saw that. So now which Apache 2 is not there. So now can I install now through share the screen and here there's a problem. The problem is in this command there's a problem. What is the problem? Localhost look okay, spelling mistake actually. And now this will install your Apache. Done. Can we check which Apache to? See, it's done. So now similarly you have to do this one, but index.html is not there. So I'll create one index.html. Okay. And then here something I created, save it, done, and then finally start it. This start. And now IPA and IP address is this one, and go to the browser, accessible, accessible. HTTP. I'm checking whether it's accessible because of not accessible. So what to do? Service started did not work, I guess. ps-ef grep apache 2. It's running actually. How come it's not coming then? Localhost. So Apache is running for sure. I'm just checking the logs. This you can take it because running. You see that here, Apache 2 is running. So,
Yes,
but it's
yes.
not.
I think some other services are using localhost port 80.
Yeah. So I need to check that. So netstat toolspin. Okay, this command will help me to understand which is using 80. So now if I see that 80 is been used by Apache 2 only. Oh, 81 is used Apache. See here, 81. So 80 is used by nothing. Now not sure why Apache is running on 81. Okay, I remember that now. So here what has happened, I'll tell you. So these are the things you can take as a troubleshooting. So last session I wanted to run on 81. So manually I go and here uh, Apache 2 and this configuration port.cnf. This I modify actually. And you know, I removed
Oh,
the Apache. I removed the Apache, but the problem is this file did not got deleted. Got it?
okay.
Understood this?
Yeah, yeah.
So that,
Yes, yes.
that was the problem. Okay, anyway, so this command worked for me and good to go. So now this, if you look at my flow documents, first one is done. Now I have to do for the remote machines, correct? One remote machines. So how do we run this remote machines? So let me show you the through this one remote machine. So here this, in order to run the remote machines, you have to say all is a group name for all remote machines. So here you have to understand that remote machine means inventory. So here what I said last time, inventory is a file, but actually inventory is a list of IP address. Okay, understand that. Inventory is a list of IP address, can be passed over the command line or file or script. Okay, understand this. Okay, so it can be on command line, it can be in file, it can be in script. So list of IP address of ARS. Okay, so now all is a group name, and here I for inventory, and then here I will have a one machine or multiple machines. So I'm using one machine right now. So here this is the machines. It can be different machines also. Okay, remember I'm hitting through the networks, that means different machines. Okay, so understand this. Here what I'm trying to do, Ansible all I for inventory list, it's not list, but this is list now. Okay, so now this one, this one. Now this required because you're connecting to the remote machine.
You're installing only on the remote machine which has this IP address. That's it, right?
Correct.
Not all the
Yes.
remote machines.
All the this is a list of one machine. Common
Yeah, one
list.
machine. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So here now authentication required. So here what is a username? U root, and what is a password?
Suppose
-k.
I have 3 machines, then 3 IP addresses I need to give. That's what you meant.
Yes, that's what I mean. So example, I have a 3 machines. Command line I'm passing it. So 5.6.7. Like this. Got it?
Yes, yes. Understood.
Yeah. So let me run this command and clear the screen. Enter. Password is Rajesh123, I guess. And it should work. Now its call is through network. Now the problem is password is not working. Now I can reset the password, right? Password Rajesh123, Rajesh123. Done. Now can I run this? Enter. Rajesh123. This time also permission denied. So I'm thinking why. So because I don't know what is the problem, so I will just first try to do putty and see if that is working or not, because manually you should troubleshoot. So 132.148.28.255. So here username is root Rajesh123, and so this is not working. Why? So why is not working? So I suspect, because here I am sure about it, this is root, but here it's not working. So I'll just try one more time. Okay, resetting the password. Rajesh123, Rajesh123, and Rajesh123, and no. So here I suspect like root login is disabled actually. Okay, that is a things. This is what the conclusion is. So sometime what happens, the VM has a root login disabled. So now the question is, how do we see that? So check root login is enabled or disabled in Ubuntu. I remember I did it. I know the command, but I just want to show you the logic. How do I find out? So here there's one option which is called root login. So somewhere that options I need to check that. So many entries are there. Now how do I check quickly? So uh, password authentication, yes. Do you see somewhere? Okay, I have no patience. I'm hitting this and could not find quickly, so I'll just search for grep, and that option should be just a second. The options should be uh, These all commands are right one, but I hit this one, right? So just a second, hold on. A root, grep permit root, a root. So here I go for grep-i root, and here you see this line is problem. What to do now? So I can enable this one. That is also okay,
Mm.
but I don't want to enable. I can uncomment, okay, and
Mm.
allow that.
Mm.
That is not a problem. But I don't
Mm.
want to do that. See, okay. So I don't want to do
Okay.
this. What to do? So what to do? I'll find alternative. What is a normal user? So I'll go to etc psswd, and here normal user I see so many users are there. Ubuntu is there, Rajesh is there, Jenkins is there, all these things. So I'll go for Ubuntu. I'll set the password passwd Ubuntu, and password for this Rajesh123, Rajesh123. Okay. So now I'll try to log in as a normal user. So we'll see that. Okay, so now go for normal user, but normal user will not be able to install it. So I'll tell you how to fix it. So this is Ubuntu, Ubuntu, Ubuntu. Typically, you should not use the root user for installations and all. That's a bad practice. Enter Rajesh123, and now you have a login will be successful. Uh, so this time login is successful, but password incorrect. See, password incorrect. So if I see
Yes.
that, restart this one, Ubuntu and Rajesh123. It's not allowed. Let me try one more user, Rajesh. So this machine has a blocked multiple user, Rajesh and Rajesh123. And this is also blocked. Okay, wait. PSWD, Rajesh, Rajesh123, Rajesh123. Refresh once again. Rajesh, Rajesh123. And actually every user is blocked. Now what to do? So let me enable this. I'm thinking now how to do that. So, but should not be. Just a second. Give me 2 seconds. User add
Okay.
Raju, and I'm creating one new user, Raju, and PSSWD Raju, Rajesh123, Rajesh123. Okay, so now I'll try this new user which I created. Raju, Rajesh123. So there's a different problem actually. This issues is this machine is blocked with the account from the network. That is a problem. So SSH issues. So Ubuntu, all users are blocked, logging from SSH. Users are blocked from. And here the configuration should be this one. Okay, so here allowed user look like directories like allow user. Okay, so let me I think I'm doubting this one. So last 2 minutes. more, and here everything should be. So instead of more, I will do the VI, enter. Now check it all options here from the top. So here include password authentication, yes, and clicking forward, print mode, accept. So I don't find anything as such. Deny groups, deny users. There's no issues in this, and because what changes I did, I don't remember, to be honest, actually. So we'll do spend few seconds more, and then we'll migrate to some other server. Oh, it's not working now. Did I did any special changes? Not sure. Okay, anyways, move on. So here, this is the Rajesh, and now you will hit it. So now if you run this here and Rajesh 1, 2, 3, now you should have a no access issues. So let's check it out. Now this is the wrong, this is the problem. Okay, see, did you notice something here? See, the machine was perfectly fine. Actually, we were
Hmm.
trying the wrong IP address actually all
Okay.
the time. Got it?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes.
So this kind of, see, this is stupid stuff. I don't know how come I got 255 that IP address. Now it should work. That means nothing was required except that IP address change. And Rajesh 1, 2, 3, and done. So now you have to do that. But you know what? This one required the permission. So how do you do that? So let me show you that manually. First sudo
Hmm.
and Rajesh 1, 2, 3. So for sudo you need a
Okay.
password. Okay. So actually,
Yes.
so here you have to become a sudo also. How to become a sudo? So
Uh,
hyphen B, hyphen
Rajesh,
B.
this is everything you're doing in cloud, right? Now, when I do it in my local VM, how should I create? How should I able to
Uh,
install it?
I'm doing in the, this time I'm showing you the demo in the, my WSL actually. This is not a I mean
Did you
cloud
get?
machine.
How did you
WSL.
get two IPs? Two IPs? How you are getting two IPs?
So there's a two Ethernet actually. So here Docker, I mean the Docker bridge, this is the bridge, and this is one IP, and this is a loopback. One IP only.
Ah, okay. So now what you're doing using SSH, you're trying to install in a other system, no? Other environment,
Ha,
right? I mean,
yeah, yeah.
how
So
should
this
I
is,
do it?
so you have a two machines, you will have a two VMs created.
Okay. Okay. So I should if I do it in CentOS, I should be able to I should do this installation in Ubuntu. That's what you're expecting, right?
Yeah, or two Ubuntu, two CentOS, one CentOS, one Ubuntu, whichever you want.
Okay. So you're saying if I do it in Ubuntu, if Ubuntu becomes my server, my client will be CentOS, like
Or other
subsystem will be.
Ubuntu, or other Ubuntu.
Okay. What do you mean by other one? Like two Ubuntus, huh?
Two Ubuntu, two Linux. Don't get confused. Two Linux machine. It can be Ubuntu. It can be, see. This is you. You and this. This is you, and one you will be server. And
Hmm.
here you want to have any machines, number of machines. So this can be Ubuntu, this can be CentOS, this can be Fedora, this can be Debian. Depends. IP address of this, IP address of this. Got it?
Oh, got it, got it. Understood, understood. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now you have to get the sudo. So how do you get the sudo? This one, and password for sudo is just an Ansible become. So become user B, and password for sudo is wait a second, B, and SSH password I need for sudo. So how do we pass it? Become private key, remote user. There is one option which is called capital K. I remember that option, but I'm not able to. It's here. Where is that? It's here. Okay. So capital K, ask a become password. Yeah. So this is for become password. Capital K. So this one will be as a sudo. Okay. So this now, can I do that? Clear the screen. Enter Rajesh 123. Rajesh 123. Done.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so now you are doing go to the flow. We got deviated from because of unnecessarily wrong IP address. So here go to the flow, and here we did this one. Got it? Now this time I have to use multiple remote machine, but using inventory file. So see, I showed you this inventory you can pass on the command line, but you can pass in the file
Yes.
also. How? So you create a file, inventory file. It can be any other file also, and put the IP
Okay.
address of this one.
Okay. Okay.
This is the one. This is a two. This is third IP address. Let's put it.
Okay. Okay.
So so here, clear the screen.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
vi inventory.
Mm.
Okay, this is the older one. Ignore it. I am going
Mm.
to on 3 machines. Okay. Now
Okay.
that's all. Three IP address in this machines. So now I don't have to specify this one. After inventory file, I have to specify inventory. That's all. So easy. This one, this one. Remember, I have a 3 IP
Oh.
address.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
two IP address are fake. Rajesh
Okay.
123, Rajesh 123, and now see, one machine success, second and third fake. Okay, so this is the
Mm.
third scenario. Now you want to create a
Okay.
group, one inventory,
Mm.
multiple group. So how do we do that?
Mm.
So for this, you have to create a group. This let me create a. So you created a group which is called web and
Mm.
square, and there's another
Mm.
group I created, and
Mm.
this is the DV server. And here
Mm.
I have two machines in the 565. So I have two machines here, three machines here. One is real, rest of those are fake. So this I'm
Mm.
creating a group.
Mm.
So inventory, delete
Mm.
and paste it. Now because I
Mm.
have a group, now I have to use the group custom group. Instead of
Mm.
all, here I have to make it web, web, web.
Okay.
And web has three machines.
Mm.
Clear the screen, enter Rajesh 123, Rajesh 123, and now only web which has a three machines. We tried. So this is the ad hoc command, very powerful. That means just remember that if you have inventory thousands of machine's IP address, this command will run in thousands of boxes. Understood now?
Yes, so in that web you added the IP address. That's it.
That's all, that inventory.
Okay.
Got it?